So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here. He's in a great position here. Anton with the clearance. Now it's Savinho. He's found a way through. And the counter is on. Now it's Kolo Muani. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I think it'll be interesting, Peter, to see what challenge the opposition now bring to Araujo. I really rate him because he can cope with pace, he can cope with dribbling wingers.
Lozano! Good strike, quite an alarm. Paredes. Now it's Chukwueze. Semedo could try cutting in. Real chance! He's scored! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Savinho. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Now it's Lozano. Billing.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's shifting through the gears here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's played into the middle. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Girassi receives it in a good position here. Now there's a fine ball. Can he finish? In he goes again. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Played out wide. And that's a throw-in.
Rodez really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Sarr. Now here's the delivery. Cleared away. Oh, what has happened here? Nemecha. Now it's Girassi. James has it out wide and in space. That's been won straight back. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's there to belt it away. Threads one in. Oh, played through for the wide man. Sarr. Oh, they could break here. And it's been played through. He's picked his way. He's had a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Rodez certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Richards. Nemecha. And it's McKennie. Lefebvre. Nelson Semedo. Semedo tries making a foray down the right. Colomwani!
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Ball's gone out of play. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. It's a pretty loose pass. It's a throw-in. Played towards the other side. Out towards the flank. Lefebvre. James. Defending was strong and firm.
Rodez truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
That ball looks a good one. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Now it's James, and he's managed to get free. But he's gone backward here. Look at the space. Shot, surely! And, oh, he's been caught, and it's come back out to him. And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
Now it's Girassi. Knocks it out wide. Back into the middle. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Can he get it through?
Decent attempt, that. Just a little mistimed.
Sarr hurtling down that right flank.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Savinho. Nemecha. McKennie. And Girassi. Sarr gets flagged offside. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the second half gets underway.
Rodez really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, what a mistake! Crossed in once more. The message is clear, none shall pass. Savinho. This looks promising. Now it's crossed into the middle. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, robust challenge. And we have our very first corner. Anton is there to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now this could be a chance. Chukwueze. Lefebvre. And he's straight offside. And here's Chukwueze. Oh, that is a good ball to take a shot!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's in space and looking for options. James. That looks a good cross. Chukwueze finds himself offside. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And there's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Almiron, lofted in, climbs up big! He scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Rodez really will be annoyed. They failed to make anything of their lead, and it's so typical that this happens.
Anton. Almiron. Now it's Kolomuani, and it's Billing. Great chance! He's got a goal! And they've got their lead back. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, he's been caught napping! Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
Changement. Le numéro 9, le numéro 7. À leur place, le numéro 13, le numéro 8. Attention, changement.
Now that looks a decent ball. He's on it, can he get away? Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Noslin. Nemecha. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. McKennie. Oh, played right into his path. And that's a good ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And they've got a throw. Keeper's dealt with that. Now it's Noslin. Not the most accurate pass. Semedo making good progress on the right-hand side. That has ended up in no man's land. Noslin, he has found the way through. Big chance! Really well taken goal. And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, nice touch. Hermoso. Undav. Can he get onto this? He is through here. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. This is their second corner of the game. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Pass somewhat off target. And he shoots! It's in! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
We have got ourselves a game here. He's got away. It's a good look. Decent chance! Oh, good delivery. Almost the perfect outcome.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
And that will be the final act. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Your reflections then, Jim?
Rodez didn't quite recover from the early blow, Peter.